Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me for today's training. I am Noelle Payne, the Change Management Director for our organization. You have been chosen for this training because you are a manager that has already demonstrated the leadership qualities needed to push our strategic initiatives forward. You are the role models that we want others to admire and emulate. However, with this comes great responsibility. Therefore, this training has been developed to help you become more knowledgeable about leadership and the power you have as a leader to influence others. Leadership is both a trait and a process. The trait involves individuals that have a talent for guiding others, while the process involves influencing others to attain a mutual objective. The latter is the most important to remember when defining leadership because it is more inclusive, meaning anyone can be a leader no matter their title. There are two types of leadership: assigned and emergent. Assigned leadership is when an individual is designated as a leader based on their title and role within the organization. Emergent leadership is when individuals are displaying leadership qualities based on their personality, behavior, communication and collaboration skills, flexibility, ideation, and assessment of input from others. No matter which type of leadership relates to you and your role, the key takeaway is to be engaging. When you are fully engaged with others, you have the power to reach that mutual objective. Power pertains to the influence process. Influence gives you the power to change the attitudes, beliefs, actions, and behaviors of others. Power can be positive or negative. It has 6 bases of influence. With referent power, the amount of influence depends on the followers identifying and having a fondness for a leader. With expert power, the amount of influence depends on how the perceptions of the follower determine the leader's expertise. With legitimate power, the amount of influence depends on the associated job status or authority of the leader. With reward power, the amount of influence depends on the capability of rewarding others. With coercive power, the amount of influence depends on the capability of penalizing or punishing others. With information power, the amount of influence depends on possessing information others need or want. Leaders utilize these bases of influence via 2 types of power: position power and personal power. When you utilize position power, the ability to influence comes from the formal rank of an individual within the organization. When you utilize personal power, the ability to influence comes from the leader's ability to develop relationships with others. If you want to display leadership based on position power, then you'll want to utilize legitimate, reward, coercive, and information power bases. If you want to display leadership based on personal power, then you'll want to utilize influence based on referent and expert power bases. These bases and types of power are important to both leaders and followers to attain a mutual objective. However, I do want to steer you away from utilizing coercive power. Coercive power is counterproductive, antithetical to building relationships, and encourages leaders to fulfill their own agenda or personal desires. This approach will not allow you to attain that mutual objective. It only displays negative power that creates a toxic work environment. The important thing to remember is to utilize the other bases and types of power when building and maintaining relationships. You have to be interested in the wants and needs of the followers to become a good leader, establish your expertise so followers trust your competence, clearly translate how your job relates to the mutual objective, reward others, and share information to encourage transparency and inspire productivity. This displays good power to create the change needed for understanding the importance of the mutual objective, to form trust and respect, to encourage others' input, to collaborate, and to inspire others to join the team. This concludes our training. Again, thank you for attending and feel free to reach out to me with any questions or concerns. Until next time, bye.